it's David and Christine. Follow us on our lifelong dream to retire to the Caribbean, own a home, and live the tranquil lifestyle.
Join us on our adventure of buying land, selecting just the right builder, and following the process from clearing the land to completed villa.
Villa en Sueno.
Today we've been invited by our builder Bushnell Construction to come and see one of their new projects, and since they did such a great job on our villa, we thought we'd help advertise a little bit for them because they're working on some different projects that are a little bit out of their comfort zone, but it's coming along really good. So we're going to talk briefly with half of the ownership of Bushnell Construction, Emma Guevara. So Emma, tell us about what you're standing in here, all this white stuff.
So this white stuff is called an M2. It's from Italy. They've been using this material. It doesn't look much, but once you put the fraguace, the pagnette on it, it's going to be at least another, that much. So it looks like it's blocks, and we can show you the other house and how it looks. So this is the starting stage, and I don't know if you can walk around in here.
Yeah, we'll just have a quick little peek at the way they lay it out.
Peeking on there. Right now, this is a standard 9 feet tall. So if they wanted the higher, I guess that's another issue that we'll have to deal with. But right now, the clients are good with 9 feet tall.
So a question about this.
Yes.
So it's a foam product with a wire mesh on the inside and outside.
Yes.
And I talked to you about this before, but just so the people can know, what's the price comparison between this and block and the advantages over block?
Oh, yes. Thank you for mentioning that. So basically, it's pretty much the same price because obviously it's imported from Italy. We buy it from Santo Domingo. And of course, you'll be using the same fraguace and caliche on both sides of it. But the big advantage of using this is it keeps the house cooler, especially on our lovely sunny Dominican Republic. You know how blocks, it keeps the heat inside the house. Here,
Right.
it'll keep it nice and fresh.
So people that are installing this, they can
Exactly.
get their AC bills down a little bit.
Exactly. And especially in this nature, they're not going to be using the AC at all.
Yeah, the
because
breeze.
there's a constant breeze here. But let's say if it's inland, this is a perfect usage instead of going with blocks.
With block. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, we're going to just cut here and we'll go over and see one of the other projects that's on the way, and it's using this product, and see what the next stage looks like. So here we are at the other project that's on the go. So these walls here are what... Yeah, so that's across there is what we just were at. And this is the finished product after the fraguace and the pagnetta has been applied. So honestly, you can't tell it looks any different than block.
Yeah, you can't tell because it's the
Same thickness
Same
overall as a
thickness.
block, yeah.
Because remember, this is the foam and this is the fraguace and the caliche.
Right. So, but it has a much better insulation factor.
Exactly.
Exactly, yeah. So this is this one here. This is another. Tell me a bit about this place. Is this already owned by somebody?
Yes.
Or so somebody
this is
purchased this
sold.
already, yeah.
So all the houses that we're doing are sold in here.
So all the houses they're doing currently are sold.
9 feet.
9-foot ceiling. A big work crew on the go here. Different work.
We're gonna make it with the foam as well.
Oh, the pool is being made with it as well.
Yes.
Oh, so that'll hold a lot of the heat in the
Yes.
pool when it gets to the rainy season months.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, this crew here is a different crew than what we were used to at our villa. And Emma tells me because these guys are more familiar with working with this product. So they're other crew that normally does the block work, are at another site doing block work.
So yeah, we're gonna go to the remodeling.
Yeah, let's go over to the next spot. So this is the third project that's on the same land site. So what they also offer is remodeling and restoration renovations of existing properties. So give me a brief outlook of what this was and what it's going to be.
Okay, so this was El Paraíso, the restaurant. And so there's going to be 2 houses being built here. One side has a 3-bedroom and this side is going to be a 4-bedroom. So as you can see, the same thing is happening in here. We're using the M2. So this is the...
Yeah, so the product's called
back wall.
M2, and it's this wire and styrofoam product they get from Italy.
So if you could pass through
inside, yeah. So they've taken down some walls and they've added walls with this. Let's see if we can zoom in here. See, yeah. So on the interior, they've done a bit of the modern with the old. So it's a combination.
Yes, this one is a combination for sure. Thank you for pointing that out, David. And then in here, watch your step.
So they've demolished a whole bunch of
Yes.
this area here
So
that
this wall is demolished,
used to be part of the original structure.
and more demolishing is going to be happening in here.
And this is in an area called Panorama Village or Paraíso.
Well, this residential area is going to be called El Paraíso Residencial.
Okay, so it's quite close to the
Yes.
Panorama Village
That's
properties.
correct.
Okay.
So you just continue on the road of Panorama Village, and then down here is going to be 2-bedroom for this house, and then a 2-bedroom on the other side.
So a whole bunch of new structure along with the old structure, and they'll just be all tied together.
And then we forgot to mention, and we'll have to do that other clip, is the 9 townhouses that are for sale,
Okay, so they
which
are.
are 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
They're all 2 bedrooms, and they are $275-ish, around that.
Okay, so 275. So if you need any information, you can either contact me through our webpage, or I can give you all the information once you contact me for Bushnell Construction. And it's Emma Guevara and Leonardi Rivera. They are the owner, husband-wife team that take care of all the building, and I have to recommend them because they did a great job on our spot. And if you have any questions for these people, they're great builders, and just make sure you contact us. Today we're on day 2 of building a pergola on the rooftop terrace. Christine's manning the camera, but she's helping me today because we're bringing up 10-foot and 16-foot boards that we purchased at the local Ferreteria hardware store. So yeah, we're getting this thing leveled up, and we're going to try to do a little bit of video stage by stage as we go.
And while we're up here, we can definitely enjoy some ocean view. And the weather as well.
Well, day 2 is in the books for pergola build. We got the roof on, the walls are all secured, bolted in place, and tomorrow is going to be the day that we do the screens that are on the sides of the pergola. But we had lots of bad weather this morning, so we didn't get at it till later this afternoon, but the sun came out and it's looking good so far.
It's Friday, November 7th, sorry. Roughly about 3 weeks ago, we ordered some furniture from Amazon.ca because if we ordered it from .com to come to Dominican, we get charged freight charges for over $200. So we decided to go another route to do ship to DR to order some patio furniture for our rooftop terrace. And got a really great deal on Amazon, had it shipped to DR, and within 3 weeks, we got it today. We got our furniture, and then David ordered a leaf blower. Really hard to find some things that are decent around here. A lot of things come directly from China that are not the greatest. And we have a tree at the side there that loses leaves 3 times a year, and it makes a huge mess in our yard. So we definitely needed this. So this is what we got. We got a conversation set, couch, 2 chairs, a coffee table, and then we ordered extra ottomans for the chairs so we could sit up on the roof and watch the sunsets, which are beautiful here. This whole thing cost us around $700 Canadian. US would have been way more because our dollar isn't the greatest right now.
And the cats can't wait till you unbox these.
Because they're going to get a playhouse out of this for sure. At least one of these boxes. And then it was about $400 to ship. Might seem a lot to you, but for what we've got and what we pay here, you have to pay in US dollars. It would have cost us way more money to get a decent patio set here without ordering it. So tomorrow, that's our job, is to put it together. We will show you the rooftop pergola that we built this week in another separate video, probably on this video that we're going to be doing now, but it turned out really nice. I do have a outdoor rug coming and a sale for the top of it coming. It won't be for a few more weeks, directly from Amazon.com. I didn't have to do ship to DR for that. It was free shipping. So yeah, this is it. Buenos dia. Welcome to our rooftop pergola. It took us about 3 days to build this. It's nice and hot for sure. We just received the rest of our items last night, so we could finally do this video. We got a sale for the top, give us a little bit of shade, cover the furniture. Did a nice blue teal color up here. Thought it looked nice from the road, and it's very tropical. So we did get this furniture. We didn't buy this here. We decided to order it in Canada because of the Canadian dollar not being so good against the US dollar. So we ordered it in Amazon.ca, had it shipped directly to Ship to DR, which we've used when we came here. And so altogether for the furniture, I think it costs about $800 Canadian, and we purchased it and had it shipped, which is a lot cheaper than purchasing it here because of the US dollar against the Canadian dollar right now. So we went that route. So it's definitely something you can do. It took 3 weeks, I think, from ordering it on Amazon to come directly to our door. And Ship to DR is fantastic. So if you want to bring your items from home, look up Ship to DR. They tell you exactly what to do. Definitely recommend it. Then you don't have to sell everything. You can actually bring some stuff here. So I also had some cushions made from our good friend Charmaine. So if you're looking for any cushions, curtains, things like that, she does do sewing, and she does go, if you live in the DR right now, she does do every Saturday at Castaways at Casa Linda. She does bring some cushions that she's already made or she can make to order. So she is really great. And that's a flea market for vendors. Yeah, so it's like a little market. Kind of like Seahorse Ranch. They have one at Casa Linda at Castaways. So the curtains, I didn't get them from Charmaine. I actually went to we call it the China store in Gaspar Hernandez. So they have a whole row of just every color you can think of. I just went with white. I wanted to keep this kind of a simple oasis up here. This isn't a place that we're going to spend a lot of time in the daytime because it is hot up here. Basically, I come up here in the mornings to have my coffee, and David has his tea. And in the evenings, where David's showing you right now, the sunset is absolutely gorgeous. We sit up here, we might have a glass of wine, watch the sunset. Or two. Or two. And it's beautiful. So we did put some plants up here, trying to make it a little tropical. We have the Vivero, just past Cabarete. We got the palmas, roughly around 800 pesos. Down from there, we got the pots, and we got two of the same. It was about 3,000 pesos. David will post what that price is. And then I also got these 3 pots of like this. I think they're around 600 pesos each. I already had this plant, but I got these. I got one of these and split it up into 2, so it worked out really nice. And it was like 200 pesos, super cheap. And then on Amazon, I ordered some of these solar lights, and then these ones as well, just to this is kind of my oasis up here, time to chill out, and it's beautiful. I'm really happy.
about you, girl. You know the spinning world came to a stop, yes it did. My heart was beating fast, my foot was on the gas. I could not stop till my tank went dry. You got me going out of my head.
It doesn't matter where we go, we always see new construction.
Not feeling the love you're not giving me, the same love that we're making. I ain't doing the time, you ain't shaking me, the same time that you're taking. Sometimes when time goes by, you know that love runs dry and things are not what they seem. But if you make a stand and play another hand, the tide will turn, you have nothing on me. You got me going out of my head. I'm feeling the love you're not giving me, the same love that we're making. I doing a time, you ain't shaking me, the same time that you're taking.
A beautiful paved road can quickly turn into about 100 meters of absolutely terrible dirt road.
The same love that we're making. I ain't doing the time, you ain't shaking me, the same time that you're taking. Should've never walked out that door, should've brought it all back home. Now I'm tired of fooling around, I've done locked the door. Oh yeah. So now I'm driving in the fast lane, going out of my brain, thinking how all it used to be. The clock was running slow, I think it's time to blow. Don't waste your time, put it all on me. You got me going out of my head. I'm feeling the love you're not giving me, the same love that we're making. I ain't doing the
If you're into fast food, you don't have to worry about that in big cities. They have pretty much all the big name brands.
I'm feeling the love you're not giving me, the same love that we're making. I ain't doing the time, you ain't shaking me, the same time that you're taking.